Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial using my brand new Luminess Air System. So I'm really excited to show you guys how this thing works today. I have had one in my possession for about 2 weeks, and if you want to hear more about that in my review on just, getting it, opening it, everything that comes in the box and what I think about it, then check out my other video. I'll put a link below down there and you guys can check it out. But I'm going to be showing you guys a tutorial now. I've been trying it out for about 2 weeks now, and I've pretty much got it, so I figured it's about time I show you guys how to use it too. So yeah, let's just get right into it. I'm going to be doing the entire face today using the Luminess system, and then I'm going to be doing my eyes like normal. So let's do that. The first thing that you definitely always want to start out with is, if you're lucky enough to have it, of course, this Boost It Complexion Enhancer. Now, I ordered the Pro Kit again more in my other videos, so it came included. If you don't get that set, you'll have to order it separately, but definitely worth it, guys. Purchase this. So that's the first thing that you want to start with. So I'm just going to use about 4 drops of it. Put 1, 2, 3, 4 into the well of my stylus. I'll give you a complete breakdown of the entire system in the other video, like I said, the review. But just quickly, this is the stylus, this is the well, your lever that you pull back to get different amounts of product, your hose. Pretty simple. Okay, so you put about 4 drops in there. You turn your system, you plug your system in first, or else it's not going to turn on, and you'll have a small panic attack like I just did. Okay, so you turn your system on. If you have the Pro system or anywhere higher than just the cosmetic system, then you will also have 3 settings. When I'm doing any of the face, not the eyes, contouring, or blush, I use the medium setting, which is when you push the button first, it turns purple, it comes on, more in my other video. So, we're just going to start with the complexion enhancer here. You always want to start with the stylus about 6 inches away from the face. Feel the air first, make sure you know what's going on with that and everything. You're going to do small circular motions when you go across your whole face. Pull the lever back just a little bit and you'll start to feel the product release. And then just simply do your little motions, circles, and go across the whole face. Really easy, really simple. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. I always, I found that the airbrush foundation, it comes off really easy, or any of the airbrush, but it goes on to your, of course, because when you're getting all this area here, it goes onto your lips, and it's kind of dries them out a bit, I find, my lips anyway. So I put a little bit of Vaseline or just like a plain clear lip gloss on before I start my airbrush, and then that way it kind of just sits on top and it comes off really easily, protects your lips, and it doesn't dry them out as well. So just get a good coat on your whole face. I use all of the 4 drops. I don't bother to waste any. Put a little bit on your neck and bring it down. A little bit on your chest here. Okay. So we've got all that now. So now you're just going to give that a second to dry. And while that's drying, I'm going to get at the next product that we're going to use. You'll see everything that you get with the system and everything you should have to do a face if you watch my review video. But the next thing that we're going to do here is the moisturizer and primer. So just give that a good shake. You always want to shake airbrush products really well before you use them. Now this one's almost gone, but this is a moisturizer primer. It's just like a white, goes on clear. So just another 4 drops of that. You don't need any more than that. Put that into the well of the stylus. And just go ahead, the same thing across the whole face. And small circular motions. And it's really simple. The whole face, down onto the neck. One thing I love about this system is an airbrush system, pretty much period. They're all pretty much the same compressor stylus. But one thing I love about them is how simple they are. They're really user friendly. It's hard to mess up as long as you're careful with what you're doing. Of course, don't go crazy with it, but I'm just drying it now. I'm not releasing any product. So now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and use my Luminess cleaning bottle here. And I'm just going to put like 2 drops, 3 drops into the well and put my system onto high and just release all that into the sink here. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to get out my foundation. I will do another video where I show you how to match your foundation. It's really easy with the airbrush, which is awesome. So my perfect match happens to be foundation number 3 in Golden Beige. So that's what I'm going to use today. I'm fortunate enough to not have to mix it, so we're just going to put about 5 drops right into the well here. I don't have too much mess going on my face the last couple of days with redness and whatnot, so I'm not going to worry about doing an overly thick coat, or not coat, I don't want to say, but an overly full coverage today, because it's not necessary. I really don't have too much redness going on lately. So, again, just first of all, put your compressor back onto the medium setting, and then just start again 6 inches away from your face, and pull that lever back and release the product. And just, you know, make sure that, there we go. Okay, it wasn't coming out properly there. So just all over the face in a circular motion. Make sure you get the cheeks, the jawline. Very important to blend that out. And put another 4 drops in the stylus. I just ran out of makeup there, so I'm going to put another 4 drops in. Okay. So there's that. And just quickly go ahead and blend it. Put a little bit on your eyes just to kind of conceal. And there you go. So there's your foundation. Really easy, really simple. It's nice coverage, as you guys can see. I might just get to give you guys an idea. Like I said, I was going to do a really light coverage, so that's what that is. It's 1 coat light coverage. I'm going to do one more just to show you guys that it's really, really easy to go ahead and build your coverage and get it to if you want a full coverage. Really simple. So I'm going to go ahead and use some more of that same color foundation here. This is a second bottle that I have. I'm just going to open it here. I hate plastic. The stupid plastic that comes around with these little bottles. They don't put a perforation in it like they normally would. And it just makes it just about impossible to open. So there we go. Okay. I'm going to put another 4 drops in there. You don't need a lot. And go across your face again in another coat. Make sure you get the nose, the hairline. It's really important to blend the hairline, and back here by the ears is really important to blend when you start getting to a more full coverage. So hairline, ears, jawline on each side, and then little circles to get the rest of the face. So I'm just drying it. So yeah, that's a nice medium coverage. If you wanted a full coverage, you could do 1 more coat and it would be a really nice full coverage. I'm not today because like I said, I didn't even really need a second coat, I don't think, so whatever. Just giving you guys an idea. It's really nice, it's even, it's natural. Just to give you guys a good idea of what's going on my neck there. If you can see, I'm not sure if I'm shading too much with my head. I'm trying not to. Oops. But if you look, it blends gorgeously. There. Blends gorgeously. So it's really awesome. The next thing that I'm going to show you is the blush. So we're going to go ahead and use the blush that comes with the system. I'm a medium, so I got the blush B2N, which is Soft Rose. I find this really dark, so I do mix it. So the first thing you definitely want to do before you actually put that in the well is put your system back on high, put about 4 drops of water into your well, and completely spray all that out into your sink. I find the foundation really, if there's any left in the airbrush, then it messes up the color. Like, it's weird. It doesn't change it that much, but well, I guess it does. It makes it more tan, and then so it doesn't show up very nice. So just spray that water out. There we go. I got the majority of that out. And then you're going to go ahead and put 2 drops or so of your blush in. You do not need much. This product goes so far as it is. So I mean, when you're just doing that, the apples and the blush or the highlighter stuff, you really don't need much. It's awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my system back onto the, actually I'm going to put my system on the low setting now. So when I'm doing the blush, the eyes tend to use low. So one trick that I've started to do for doing blush is I kind of angle it towards, like your cheeks are angled out, right? So you angle it with your cheeks so you can just kind of feel the air brushing along the entire cheekbone while you're angling it, right? And then just slowly pull the lever back, start to release the product. And just kind of build it until you get it how you want it. Okay, so that's the blush. I love how natural this blush ends up looking. Because it's airbrushed on, so it literally, I just need to put one more drop here. It literally looks like it's, like you just have really nice, natural, rosy cheeks. Like it doesn't end up looking, fake at all. Like I find if you are using a regular blush, it can look really blushy sometimes. Like you just kind of blushed your cheeks, which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, if that's the look you're going for. But that's not what I want to look like, so. There's the blush. I'm just drying it now. Not releasing any product. And last but not least, put a couple drops into your airbrush again, put the system back onto high, empty that out, and while you're doing that, get out your bottle of glow. So this is an amazing product that Luminess offers. I'm not sure if the other companies offer products quite like this. That have airbrush makeup and whatnot, airbrush systems. I'm not sure if any of them offer a product quite like this. This is called Brightening Glow in G1. Now it looks really yellow in the bottle if you look there, but it does not come out like that at all. It gives you that like, just like healthy glow to your cheeks and highlights in just like the perfect way. Like there's no other way to say it. It's just an amazing product. So I'm just making sure that all the water is out of that airbrush. And I'm going to put literally 3 drops in. You don't need much, because this is just like a highlight, right? So just a few drops of that. Put your system back onto low. And I just go across the cheekbones, like this. This one, right? And Cupid's bow. Okay. A little bit more on this cheek here. And it just gives you that gorgeous natural glow, so that's what that looks like. One thing I do like to use this for too is I put it just where you would highlight your eyes, so just under the eyebrow as well. And I do it a little bit thicker out there because you do want the color to kind of show. Just like so. And realistically, if you want it, you could just do a complete coat like that. Put on a little bit of eyeliner, a little bit of mascara. You've already got your blush on, so throw a little bit of clear gloss on, or don't. And you would be golden. You could run out the door and have a great day look. Really light and summery, really easy. Takes you 5 minutes. So that's awesome. Just going to show you guys what this looks like here so that you can get an idea. Okay. So that's what that looks like. So if you just threw on a little bit of mascara, eyeliner, and lip gloss right now, you would be golden. I'm going to continue the eyes a little bit more because, you know, like, I'm a little bit crazy, so I couldn't leave it like this. Even if I wanted to, I don't think I could. I wouldn't make it past the makeup case again to get out the door. So yeah, I'm just going to put a few drops of water into my airbrush here. I'm going to give it a good clean, and I'll come back and show you guys the eyes in just a second. So I'm back now, and I'm going to show you guys a really nice simple eye. I'm not going to do anything crazy today because I'm focusing more on the airbrush because it's really going to be like the first time that I'm showing you guys how to use it. So I'm just going to show you a really simple eye makeup that you can do with it. So the first thing that I'm going to do is grab out my 120 palette. So that looks like this. I'm only going to be using the top half today, which has like the neutrals and pinks, blacks, stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to be using today, and I'll show you guys as I go what colors I use. The first brush that I'm going to be using, wherever it is, where is that guy? There it is. Okay. Is a definer shadow brush from Teal, and that looks like that. It's like a small, kind of stiff eyeshadow brush. So I'm going to be using that, and I'm going to be using this color right here in the palette. It's like a really deep champagne-y color. So I'm going to be using that, and I'm just going to bring this color on the whole eyelid. The awesome part about the airbrush too is it works great as a base. It doesn't seem, like I said, I've been using it for about 2 weeks now, so I can't say for sure. I've gone out to a couple of events. I have worn it all day and all night, but it hasn't creased so far on me, so that's good. Okay. Just gonna go do the other eye. So that's pretty cool because it kind of saves you a step. Now, if I was going to go out to an event like working, like dancing, or where I had to make sure that, or wanted to make sure that I looked really good all night, then I would probably put a primer down, like do my moisturizer primer on the whole face, and then put another primer on just my eyelids before I sprayed the face, because you really just want that extra insurance. Okay, so that's the champagne color. Now, if you wanted to do something really simple, you could leave it like this and finish your regular makeup with the eyeliner and mascara. You could skip the next steps that I'm going to do. It's a bit plain for me, so I'm going to just amp it up a little bit. So the next color that I'm going to use is actually going to be a really pretty shimmery teal, and that's this color right here. Just that one there. So it's really pretty. So that's the color that I'm going to use next, and that's going to go right in the outer corner and the crease. Now the reason, normally if I wanted this color to be really intense, I wouldn't have put the champagne under it. spot, so I left this spot open, but because I want us to be a more neutral light eye, you guys can see what I'm doing. A more neutral light eye, I'm gonna leave, or put the champagne underneath just so that it's not quite as vibrant. So just in the crease like so. Okay? And it doesn't matter if it's not perfect right now because you're gonna blend it out. So just pick up a little bit more of that color, bring it over to the other side, do the outer line, and then kind of really bring it up into your crease. Just like so. And just do it about 3/4 low. You don't want to bring it all the way down into the inner corner of your eye. So that's just what that looks like. It's really rough right now, of course, but I'm gonna leave that like that. So the next brush that you're gonna need, or that I'm gonna need, is the crease blender brush. Just make sure that that brush is really clean. I'm gonna use a really light peachy color. This is out of the Maybelline Island Shimmer quad. This is Expertwear eyeshadow. It's supposed to be all day and crease proof, so I haven't tried these colors yet, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm going to be using this pinky color that's in it, and I don't think it gives you, yeah, it doesn't really list them individually, so it's just the pinky color. So we're going to call it the peachy color. So just going to get a bit of that on my brush here, and I'm going to go in and just blend this out. Just windshield wiper motions and back and forth circles. And a little bit more pink and bring that right into the brow. And then clean your brush out again. And do the other side. So pick up a good amount of that pinky color. If you are a bit darker than me or a bit lighter than me, don't use this color. Use something a little bit closer to your skin tone. This happens to be reasonably close for what I'm doing here. I want it to be, I didn't want to use a color that was my skin tone because that is going to defeat the purpose of me having, or having a highlight here. It would have erased the highlight. So just kind of swirling around. Windshield wiper it. Okay. And there you go. So that's a nice neutral-ish, my neutral eye. The next thing that I'm going to do is the eyeliner. So I'm going to use just any eyeliner pencil as a tool. Because I actually seen one of my makeup artists start doing this, and I thought it was brilliant. Brushes shouldn't be in your eyes. It's really not good for them. So instead I'm going to use an eyeliner. It doesn't matter what color, what kind, what brand, because we're not actually using the product. We're just using it as a tool. And you're going to put it into your gel liner. The one that I like to use is the Maybelline Eye Studios right now. And just kind of roll it around so you get a good coating. And then go ahead and line your waterlines, top and bottom. And I like the idea of doing this because you can really hurt your eye with a brush if you're not careful. Not to mention it just makes your life so much easier. I don't like using a pencil to actually line the eyes themselves, like the product that you would get in a pencil, because I find that it does not wear very long. Like it comes off so easy, runs so easy, like it's not a good time. So I don't use, or I don't frequently use pencil liners. It's like a last resort to use pencil liners in my waterline. So that's what that looks like. Just like so. I'm going to take a big poofy brush. I'm going to be using just a regular, this is just a no-name powder dome. And just get rid of any fallout that might be under your eyes. Like so. Okay. Next you're going to put on your mascara. So the one that I've been using lately is the Maybelline New York Pulse Perfection Vibrating Mascara. So it works really well. I like the wand and I love the pulsating. It feels really tickly on your eyelashes, but it works really well for defining. So I'm just going to do that. Put a good coat on your bottom lashes. Just like that. And then get a little bit on your brush. You don't want a lot for this. Like do like a half dip and just do a really light coat. On your top lashes. Like that. So that's what that'll look like. Now if you're not as, don't like to be as crazy with your makeup as I do, you wouldn't have to do the next steps. You could throw on your lip gloss, which I'm going to do now just to show you guys. And then you could finish it there instead of doing the last step like I do, but I have to be all dramatic about it, so I'm just going to grab a lip gloss. This train case is kind of far away from you guys, so you probably cannot see me. But I'm going to do something semi-bright today because I've done such a neutral eye, so you can pull it off. I'm going to be using a Revlon Creme de la Chrome lip gloss, and this is in Razzle Dazzle number 380. I love this stuff. It's so vibrant, it's so intense, and it lasts all day and night. It's a really great product. I don't think they make it anymore. I've had these for a while. And I haven't seen them in the store for a long time. So just really carefully to get any of the lip line. Okay, so that's really intense. I'm not going to be moving it like that because that's too much for me, personally. What I'm going to do, some people use toilet paper. I find that leaves spots on your lips, or a Kleenex or whatever. So I'm going to be using one of these little just like sponges. And just dab it, like you're kissing it, right? And it pulls off the part, see? Okay, go around, touch up your edges, like that. And then I'm going to finish it off with a little bit of another product that I don't think they make anymore, unfortunately, because this is another amazing product. And this is, I bought a whole bunch when they came out, and I think this is the last tube that I have. And as you can see, it's like gone. So I'm probably going to have a small heart attack when that happens, because it's like the best product. Now if you were doing this on a client, I don't suggest use your fingers for all this obviously, but this stuff is called Lash Shine, and this is High Shine Lip Gloss. It comes in this little tube that says to use for high shine, intense color. Apply a generous amount with your fingertip. And this is number Crystal Shine number FX171. I've had this forever as well. And it's amazingly like just, it's like kind of like a Vaseline, but I just love it. I use it almost every day. So that's the look. that you could do, or you could go the one step further, like I said, with me, and we can put on some lashes. Lots of fun. So I'm gonna, let's see here. I'm gonna put on these lashes today. These are the Tokyos from Ardelle. Kind of cute. They've got sparkles on them. They're just like a medium. They're nothing too big and fancy. Just a medium lash. Not really small, not really big. I'm losing brushes here. Okay, so I'll show you guys here what they look like. So that's what the lashes look like. They're not huge. I'm not sure if it's focusing there, but that's what they look like. Use your favorite lash glue. For most of you, that's probably Duo. For me, it's not. It happens to be QO. I love this stuff. It comes out of the package really like tacky already. It sticks really well. The only thing is I do have to have Duo in my kit too, unfortunately, for two reasons. This doesn't come in dark, and for some people it just needs to be, like, for the look, for everything, it just needs to be a dark colored lash glue. Another reason is that this stuff, if you have really sensitive eyes, don't even bother, because it is really, really strong. So, I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. So that's the lashes. I'm just going to do this one here. It's pretty much what I would do to finish the look. Because it's so plain, I don't think that it looks right without lashes. I'm not going to lie. It needs to be there. If by chance your eyes are having one of those days, just kind of clean up any issues with a Q-tip, and then go across here, and again, and put your other lash on. And yeah, that's the look. I hope you guys liked it. I will put a list of products and everything I use. So that's pretty much everything. That's the overall look. Mostly airbrush, a little bit not airbrush. Unfortunately, the Luminess system doesn't offer all products in airbrush form, so you can't do everything airbrush. Gonna be doing a tutorial though. Sorry, my eyes today. I'm going to be doing a tutorial though over the next couple days to show you guys a couple cool things that I found out that you can do with your Luminess system in order to get more colors. So it's pretty exciting. Like I said, I also did a review what comes in the box and everything, so you'll be able to watch that as well, and I put the link below, so you'll be able to just click and go right to that. Yeah, I hope this helped, guys. I really hope it, if you were thinking about or deciding if you should get an airbrush system or even which one you should get, that it really helped you make up your mind. And yeah, any questions, comments, anything, love to hear it, put it below. I try to get back to everybody, so if I don't, I'm sorry, but I do try to get back to everybody as much as possible. Got a lot of other things going on, so I can't always do it right away, but you should hear back from me. Yeah, so I hope you guys all are having a great day, and I hope this helped, and I really hope you're subscribing for more updates and for more videos and whatnot. There's lots more to come. Bye!